So, Aquarius, the first card you have for your past is the World. So yeah, I'm seeing, this is really nice. I feel really nice when I see this card. I think this is about a nice beginning, and I think this is about a relationship, or this is about love, like a love connection. I'm seeing someone who's actually, they might be a teacher actually, they're teaching. They might teach in a traditional sense. It might be in a classroom, or it might be outside of the classroom. They might be training people, or they might be lecturing, or they might be teaching in a more informal setting. It could be anything. But it's some kind of person who teaches other people. And another thing I'm seeing is they might be a bit older than you, this person. But this is definitely a love connection. It's something that is in the very early stages, because I think the World, not because I think it's in the early stages because the World is about beginnings, usually big, nice beginnings, positive beginnings. And yeah, this has the potential to develop into something very, very deep, lovely, beautiful love. And I'm seeing this person is very, very attracted to you as well. Of course they are. But I think there's something they really appreciated about you, and obviously they still do. It's because you're not dramatic. You're an undramatic person, if that makes sense. You kind of have a cool head about you, and you stay calm, and you don't kind of react. If there's a problem, you don't jump up and down and react. You kind of wait and see what it is, and then you go in quite calmly about it. And I think they really love that about you, because I'm seeing that they had someone in their life, probably, you know, an ex or someone, and was quite a significant person in their life at one time. But they were a very dramatic person. It was like they were the opposite of you. They were over the top. They used to jump up and down. Everything was kind of blown out of proportion. So this person really appreciated your cool-headedness. That was the one thing they really, well, not one, but they like a lot of things about you, obviously. But that was a big thing for them. They didn't want another person who was kind of over the top and overreacting to things. And I think they might have even told you something about this or something like this. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have for your past is the Five of Cups. So yes, you're missing someone. I'm seeing you're missing someone, definitely. And I'm seeing that they could have been a hot-headed person as well, this person that you're missing. This isn't an ex or anything like that. It's not like you're missing an ex. This is someone who could be, they might be a relative, they might be even a child, they might of yours, but a grown-up child maybe if you're older, or they could be a close relative or a close friend, someone who you've known for a long, long time. Someone who you feel very protective over, and you always have felt protective over them. That's why I was seeing it might be your child. Because when I look at this great big cloak, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing protection. Some people see this as a cloak, great big dark horrible cloak, making you feel horrible, and it can sometimes mean that. But in this card, in this reading, what I'm seeing with this is protection. So it was like you tried to protect them, you tried to shelter whoever this was, and they rejected you. They might have rebelled against you, they might have been angry, because I'm seeing this hot-headedness in this. So you were close to them, and you used to be very, very close to this person for a long, long time. For years and years and years, you were very close to this person. Now I'm seeing that they had this argument with you, or they rebelled, or they got angry, because if you look at this card, these glasses or these cups have been tipped over. And they behaved very badly toward you, actually. Now, there's no excuse for the way they behaved. It was quite bad, and you were quite hurt by what they did. That's what I'm seeing. But this cloak of protection that you gave them, it might have felt a little bit like a trap. It might have felt a bit claustrophobic for them even. So again, you know, this doesn't excuse their behavior, because you were trying to be kind to them. You were trying to protect them. But they kind of just, they were so angry and hot-headed, and they rebelled, and they didn't like it. So they just kind of jumped off, and I'm saying kind of about 20 times, but they just got really angry, and they just kind of walked off. I said it again. So yeah, there's no excuse, obviously, but I'm just explaining that that's how they could have been feeling, quite claustrophobic in that protection that you were giving them. Now, I'm seeing this person will connect with you again. They will connect with you again. They want to come and connect with you again, because there's a bridge on this card, and obviously that can be about bridges that haven't been burnt. They're still there, so there's still the ability to cross that bridge again. So, and I think that's what they're going to do. If this resonates, I don't think they're going to, or yeah, most probably they're not going to see you again over the holidays. When they see you again, when they speak to you again, it's probably going to be after the holidays, because I'm sensing there's some pressure, a feeling of maybe feeling pressured coming from them around the holiday time, or around people they might have to see around the holidays, and they're very stressed about that idea. So I think you probably won't see them until after the holidays. Now, this isn't your fault at all. This is just how they feel about this. So if this resonates, try to be patient. They are going to connect with you again. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have for your past is the 9 of Cups. So yes, this can be about a lot of things. It can be about, it can be the wish card. It can be, yeah, wishes coming true. It can also be about putting up a front, someone pretending to be someone that they're not. It can also be about parties, going to parties, but feeling alone at the party. That's how this man is. He's alone at the party. So I'm getting this feeling that you would really like this person to be around in the holidays, and you might have been anticipating being lonely or feeling as if you're by yourself with other people who are celebrating, but you really feel alone, that kind of thing. It's a horrible feeling. A lot of people do feel alone in the holidays. A lot of advertising, a lot of things, and everyone tries to tell you that you have to be around a happy family, all smiling around a table, and there's a turkey and everyone smiles and it's all lovely. And yeah, for children it's fantastic, of course, but when you're an adult, it doesn't always work out like that. And you know what? It doesn't matter if it doesn't work out like that, because who's trying to tell you all these things, that it has to be like this and has to be like that? People who are trying to sell you something. I don't care what they think. So you can tell I'm not really into the holidays, but it's okay. When you have children, it's fine. And you know, if you love the holidays, if you love that thing, I'm not picking on you. Love whatever you like. Do whatever makes you happy. I don't mind. But I'm just saying that for me, I don't put a huge, great big amount of pressure on doing this for the holidays, doing this tradition, having to do this same thing, eat the same foods, do the same, you know, I'm really not into that kind of thing. So, you know, yeah, you do, but you know, you would like to see them around this time, obviously, and I do really feel for you. You do really care for this person and you want to see them. And I know that you'd never put pressure on this person, but if this resonates, again, try not to think about the holidays as these great big events and these great big expectations. And again, I'm going to sound a bit miserable when I say this. I mean, obviously, again, if you enjoy the holidays, it's great, of course, but they're just days. They're like today or tomorrow. They'll come back. This person will come back to you. But the main thing is they're going to come back to you. It doesn't matter what day it is that they come back to you. You know, you have a lot to resolve between you. You've obviously had some sort of a fight or whatever. And you have a lot to resolve between you. So the most important thing is your ability to resolve this thing between you. Whether this happens on this day or that day or Christmas Day or whatever day, it doesn't matter what day it is. The main thing is that they come back and you resolve your issues. That's the main thing. I don't want to lecture. I'm really sorry, because I know somebody in the Aries thing said, oh, I've been told off now. I don't mean to do that. The first card you have for your present is the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, this love connection, this beautiful love connection that I was seeing in the World card, this has the potential of really becoming something really, really special. I love this. Obviously, the Ace of Pentacles is my favourite card. So this has the potential of being something very solid and very, very stable. That's what these coins mean. I'm also seeing that you both have quite a lot in common. You have a very strong work ethic. I said worth ethic. I said worth ethic. I meant to say work ethic. Oh boy. So you're both really hard workers and you have that in common. So you both respect that about one another, which is really nice. I'm seeing that you both also have an amazing sexual chemistry between you. So that's amazing. So look, everything looks perfect about this. Everything looks perfect. It's fantastic. So really, that's fantastic. I'm really happy for you. I really hope this does resonate with you. The other thing I can see in this is that you can be a little bit reserved sometimes in telling people who you love how you feel about them. So yeah, I keep on seeing that. So this might be in the early stages, because I've seen that in the World card. And so this kind of reservedness that you have, is that a word, reservedness? It isn't a problem now, but they like the way that you're not dramatic. They like that about you. But the flip side of that coin is that you're not all that expressive of your love. You don't go around saying, oh, I love you so much, and all of these things. So, yeah, I think this might actually come up in the future with you, with this person. So I'm just warning you now. Try to make an effort to express your feelings to this person, especially if they've been expressive towards you. I mean, who wants to hear, I love you so much, and then the other person says, oh, okay. Not that you're going to do that, but that might feel that way to them. So I'm not saying that you have to kind of get your violin out and throw roses at them and throw rose petals all over them and everything, but try to express your love for them in some way. Try to kind of say, I love you so much, I'm really so happy, things like that. It's really nice. So try and do that. The next card you have for your present is the Queen of Pentacles. So you have more pentacles. So you do care very deeply for people. You do show them that you care. And you show this a lot more than you verbalize this, which is really, really, this says a lot about your character. This says that you have a really good character, because a lot of people say they care, but they never show it. The opposite happens. And, sometimes this can mean that people expect a lot from you, and maybe they demand a lot, a bit much for you sometimes. The other thing I'm seeing with this card is that I think you should be opening your eyes and opening your ears a bit to any new money opportunities that might be around you. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is like the King of the Pentacles. So, no, the King of Pentacles is the King of the Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is like the big card. So the Ace is like the main one. So this means, big opportunities, all sorts of things like that. And so you have the two of those cards. I'm specifically seeing an opportunity that might be around something creative, because there's a rabbit in the bottom right-hand corner of this card. You can just see it. It's hard to see it in these cards because it's brown, but it's there. You'll just have to trust me. And this symbolizes creation. So this might be something creative, newness, new opportunity, and new life. This is going to bring you a whole new world in front of you, because it's the Ace of Pentacles. So, but the thing is, open your eyes and really look out for this opportunity when it comes, because this rabbit's running out in front of this queen, and she isn't looking at it. She's looking at the coin in her lap. So keep your eyes open and look out for these opportunities when they come. Don't miss them. That's what I'm seeing with that. The last card you have for your present is the Three of Wands. So this is showing me that you might be trying to contact this person that you're missing, this person in the Five of Cups. You may have already contacted them, and of course that's fine. I understand why you would have, because I know you do love them and you do care for them, and you miss them so much. I can understand that. But I'm seeing that, you've done everything that you can. You've tried everything you can. There's nothing else you can really do at this time. All you can do really now is wait, and that's what this card's about. This man's waiting. The other thing I'm seeing in this card is that there might be a delay between the time of, when they first attempt to contact you and when they actually are able to contact you. Now, don't worry, nothing's going to happen to them. Nothing serious is going to happen to them. I'm seeing there might be some broken technology. There might be faulty technology. A phone might be broken or something, or Wi-Fi might be turned off or something like that. there might be a problem. And but I'm seeing that, you know, this will sort it out. They'll find some way, and eventually they will contact you. I keep on seeing that. So please don't stress about this, because they are going to contact you. They are going to go through some very difficult things. I'm seeing that. But it's nothing dangerous. It's nothing too bad. Please don't stress about it. I know you care about this person. So the first card you have for your future is the Ten of Swords, yes. So please don't worry again. This is about this person, but don't worry. This person who you're waiting for, they will contact you eventually. I'm seeing that. They do also feel very hurt by this separation. I'm seeing that as well. They might not let anyone know this because they can be quite stubborn, actually. And again, don't worry about this card. It's not as dramatic as you're seeing, but there is a lot of hurt around this person. And I'm seeing them fighting for some kind of lost cause. This might be what happened when they fought with you, or they might still be arguing something over and over and over again. And it might be a bit of a pointless argument. They might keep on arguing or fighting with someone. Yeah, clearly this is someone who's fought and fought until they're exhausted. So this could be why it's going to take them some time again. Another reason why it might take them some time to come back to you again or contact you again. I think they have a lot to work through. They're going to have to kind of pick themselves up from some really kind of not so good situation. Pick themselves up from the bottom and start again before they kind of make their way toward you. That's what I'm seeing, and they don't want you to see them like this. Now again, it's nothing really disastrous. They're not being stabbed. It's no bad thing, but it is, they might be in a way that they feel a little bit ashamed of, or something like that, or they feel like they're not quite what you would expect them to be, or something like that. So they might be kind of holding out until they've picked themselves up and come back to you, if that makes sense. So the next card you have for your future is the Six of Cups. So yeah, I'm actually seeing this literally. Not that you have a red hood on your head and you're smelling some flowers in a golden cup. That's not what I mean. I'm seeing a gift. I'm seeing a surprise gift coming into you from a visitor, actually. So this might not actually be something new. It might not be a gift, as in it won't be a box with a bow on it that you usually think of as a gift. It might not be something new. It might be something old. But this is going to mean a lot to you, whatever this is. This particular thing holds a lot of memories for you. It might be a replica of something that you remember. It might be something that brings back a lot of very good, very positive memories. So it might be something like old photographs, or it might be old images of something. Something like that, but it's something that brings back a lot of memories, and it's something that's going to make you feel really good and kind of take you out of this worrying about this person and everything else. You're just going to remember a lot of things. You might be talking to this person who brings you this gift, and you're going to say, oh, remember that day, remember when we were younger, we went to the beach, we did this. It's all of that kind of thing I'm seeing going on when you get this gift. It's really nice. The last card you have for your past, not for your past, for your future, is, yeah, the Tower. What can I say? But it's not that bad. Again, it's not that bad. Don't stress. So yes, this is about, obviously this is about destruction, and this is about having to pick yourself up after this destruction, this terrible thing that's happened. And that's what's happening to this person in the Five of Cups, this person who you're waiting to hear from. They're going to have to pick themselves up. They're going to have to do all of that. And while they're picking themselves up, again, they're not going to want to see you or anyone. They're not going to want you to see them in this state. So again, please don't worry. I know it's not easy for you, and I know this is easy for me to say don't worry, because I'm not in your situation. I know that. I can see how much you care for this person, but they need to go through this process. They need to do this. They need to get themselves on their feet, back again, looking better, feeling a bit better, before they make their way back to you in their own time. But they will definitely come back to you, and they will definitely contact you and they will see you. That's what I'm seeing.